In an insane turn of events, the police officer fainted during an arrest. Videos from his body cam have captured the exact moment when he knew he was going to lose consciousness. So what made an officer faint at a crime scene? Is it by looking at a pool of blood, or is it because of the push and shove during an arrest? You'll be surprised to know that the answer is none of the above. This insane arrest has something else up its sleeves. The law enforcement officers were responding to a domestic abuse complaint in Palm Coast, Florida. You're probably thinking, the infamous Florida man. Except this time, it was a Florida woman who made a cop faint during her arrest. On January 17, 2020, 38-year-old Cherry Saunders was waiting for the officers in her driveway when they arrived, with her makeup smeared, no shoes, slurred speech, and a strong alcohol odor emitting from her.
Okay, so you have children then?
Maybe.
The 911 call was done by the 21-year-old son of her boyfriend, saying she had hit him during an encounter. When his stepmother and his younger brother were playing horse, he confronted Saunders for being too aggressive with his 10-year-old sibling. He claimed she'd slapped him and started screaming at him. Thus, the sheriff's deputies from the Flagler County Sheriff's Office went to 58 Brookside Lane in Palm Coast. When they arrived, deputies made an effort to speak with Cherry Saunders, who was accused of abusing a minor in the house. In a body cam video, Saunders is seen standing in her driveway, yelling at the cops. She screamed, "Get the F off my goddamn property right now."
Don't try to play me. Get the off my goddamn property right now.
Cherry was trying to act composed, but lost her cool when the cops inquired about her 6-year-old daughter, and then even tried to shut the garage door with 2 deputies in the entryway. She's heard shouting "Bye-bye, Felicia's" throughout the video, before threateningly approaching the deputies. Saunders got confrontational and uncooperative with deputies when they were attempting to address the matter. She then started screaming in the face of one of the officers, which resulted in a battle between her and at least 3 deputies who were trying to hold her back. Officers can be heard attempting to communicate with Saunders, who kept cursing at them. The battle between officers and Saunders is captured on body cam footage from the incident. The situation went out of hand. Saunders struggled to be restrained in handcuffs and kicked and screamed at the cops. Then something unexpected happened.
Stop fighting!
Yes, you heard that right. Saunders bit one of the deputies on the right calf. A 2-inch mark left by the bite instantly displayed broken skin, and it immediately started swelling and bruising. How could an adult bite another human like that? It was only after another police officer lifted Saunders off the deputy's leg that she released her hold. The officer also said Saunders tried to chew his hand. Soon enough, he started to feel sick and just like that, lost consciousness. He was feeling a bit dizzy and fainted not long after.
You good? You want to get him on the ground?
The constable was taken to the hospital for a checkup after the incident. A 2-inch mark. How can a human stoop to that level? After being detained, Saunders was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, domestic battery, and resisting arrest with violence, aggravated assault. Saunders also vomited in the patrol car while being driven to the Sheriff Perry Hall inmate detention facility for booking. Due to her state of drunkenness, a hospital medical clearance was taken, and she was then taken into custody. Deputies said that after conducting an investigation, they found evidence that Saunders had smacked a male resident of the house after all. If you think this is her first arrest, you're far from right. According to court records, Saunders was arrested previously. She was also charged with resisting arrest in May 2018, following an altercation at Tortugas in Flagler Beach. According to a charge affidavit, she was detained by the police when they discovered her laying in the grass outside the bar and screaming at one of the managers for not letting her back in. The bite was brutal, but we're all just relieved that nothing serious happened to the officer. Now it's your turn. What do you think is wrong in this case? The officer who tried to force arrest a citizen, or the woman who bit an officer on duty? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys soon.